Welcome back, Acadiana. We are starting off with the current radar, and right now the heaviest of rain remains offshore, but it'll eventually push a little bit into St. Mary Parish, so they can see a few pockets of heavy rainfall. But as far as the rest of Acadiana goes, staying fairly dry, but we do have just a few light showers out there north of Lafayette and Crowley. So not too much to worry about for the rest of tonight, but we'll still have some lingering showers continuing for a majority of the weekend. So Sunday we do get a cold front that'll come in, so that'll bring us to drier conditions by the late part of the weekend into early Monday. But as far as those temperatures, warming up finally into the 50s or the 60s for tomorrow, and then Sunday that'll be the warmest day that we have seen in quite some time, topping out in the 70s. But of course this will be short-lived, because with that cold front that will drop off temperatures for the beginning of next week. So most of the rainfall amounts will stay mostly towards the southeast portions of Acadiana, like Franklin, Morgan City. They'll see higher rainfall totals there as that stalled boundary kind of meanders in the Gulf. Now areas north of Interstate 10 staying fairly dry for the rest of the weekend, but areas south we can still get some lingering showers from that frontal boundary. So timing it out for the rest of tonight, staying fairly dry, but we'll see just a few more lingering showers around Saturday morning going into the early afternoon. It won't be a consistent day of showers. It's mostly off and on throughout the weekend coming up, but the heaviest of rainfall should remain offshore. Now we'll actually get a break in between the clouds finally for Saturday, so we'll at least get a few peaks of sunshine for tomorrow before clouds increase going into early Sunday. So waking up Sunday morning staying fairly dry, but areas like New Orleans can get in on some heavy rainfall for Sunday coming up, but that'll eventually push off towards the east, and we'll get that cold front in here for Sunday night. So staying pretty dry going into early Monday. Now temperatures, it has been very chilly all of today. We only topped out at 46 for here in Lafayette, and this goes for the rest of Acadiana. Everyone stayed mostly in the 40s for today, so we are about 20 degrees cooler than what we should be in the mid 60s. And then for tonight, it gets chilly again, mostly in the upper 30s to low 40s across majority of the state. So definitely want to keep that heat on for tonight as well. And then for tomorrow, not expecting temperatures in the 40s. We'll actually break out of the 40s and warm up to at least the upper 50s or the low 60s across the area. So it'll be a little bit more milder outside for Saturday, but it won't be too warm out there for Saturday, but Sunday, the warmest day out of the 10-day forecast in the 70s. Now as we get further into next week, as that cold front starts to push in, temperatures dropping off Monday and Tuesday back into the 50s, and even for Monday night may see some areas of frost as temperatures are at or below freezing Monday night into early Tuesday. But this will be short-lived again as we gradually warm up back into the 70s by the end of the week. Even those overnight temperatures, upper 30s early Wednesday, back in the 50s by the end of the week. And as you can tell, we have another system that'll bring us a few isolated showers coming up for Friday, and that'll eventually drop off temperatures again. So you really can break up this 10-day forecast into about 3 parts. With that cold front on Friday, temperatures back into the 50s and low 60s there. Even those overnight temperatures, we can see those into the upper 30s and 40s. Stay tuned, and we'll have another look at the 10-day forecast later in the show.
High school football gets no bigger than this. It's win this one and you're in the state championship. I'm Jamarcus Fitzpatrick with a preview of Lafayette Christian and Dunham coming up.